Hi, I'm Penny Dick's Astro Coach, and welcome so much to my live stream on Facebook for all the information you need about next week's new moon in Virgo. It's actually on the 7th of September, and this is a really exciting new moon because it's full of freedom and opportunities, and it can bring unexpected breakthroughs that really bring clarity of thought. So let's have a look at the general trends for this new moon, and then I will take you into your individual zodiac signs. So first of all, yes, a new moon of opportunities. We haven't had a really exciting new moon like this, or full moon, come to that, for quite a while. And it's as if unexpected developments will spur you on to achieve your goals. So bear that in mind. Because let's face it, this new moon in Virgo comes at a time when we all very much need fresh opportunities to bring order out of the current chaos that seems to have just gone on and on and on. And because Neptune in Pisces, which is retrograde, is opposing this new moon, it means that there's a little sense that even though on the surface things may be settling down, that we still have to be mindful of hidden agendas and what is not said. Because, let's think about what's been happening in the last few weeks. The events played out in Afghanistan. They need the energy of the flexibility of this Virgo, the sign we're in now, to attain some clarity on this road out of the chaos. The world, I think you'll agree, watched on fairly helplessly as this humanitarian drama has unfolded. And because we've got also in the mix of this new moon the volatile energy of Mars, also in Virgo, but making a nice aspect, a trine, to retrograde Pluto in Capricorn. But what this does suggest is that the sword is proving mightier than the word. And the cost in all senses of the word will be enormous and felt worldwide. I think, we're at the beginning of something that is going to keep unfolding. Now, I started making the notes for this particular event on 21st of August, which was the full moon in Aquarius. And it's really interesting because I sort of wrote, the unfolding events give huge cause for concern. And if you want to read my full moon blog for that Aquarius full moon, it is on my website, which will be in the description box. And of course, we all know that a few days after that full moon, a suicide bomber hit at servicemen and families around Kabul airport. And that in part is the energy of that full moon and what was leading up to this point. Because the hope I feel we can have is in the fact that retrograde Uranus in Taurus makes a lovely, kind, helpful trine to this new moon. So let's have a look at this, because Virgo is about service and workable routines through attention to detail. If you know any Virgos, you'll know that they are really quite particular about how they get things done. And if you're a Virgo, you will know that only too well, and how hard it is sometimes to actually get a project finished because you just want to make sure it's absolutely right. So with this energy of the retrograde Uranus, the way to withdraw the sword can come through unexpected developments, that's Uranus, that in a sense enable experienced world leaders to negotiate diplomatic resolutions to all concerned. So we might find, bearing in mind we've got this Neptune opposition, that secret deals may actually come to light at some point further on down the line. And throughout this kind of posturing from various world leaders, there may appear a surprising victor in terms of negotiating skills. And you know, it's interesting how, it's not been reported in the news, but both Russia and China are currently quite quiet on the whole subject of what's going on in Afghanistan. Now let's look now at a personal level and how this Virgo energy of this wonderful new moon, how you can use it to really set in place your intentions for this next new moon cycle. So Virgo energy invites us to search for routines that serve our highest good. So this requires a bit of work, doesn't it always? It means analysing our thoughts and the words that we use. So I'll ask you a question. Do you talk kindly to yourself? Do you listen to your body and what it might be telling you? Or do you allow your thoughts free rein to manifest aches and pains and ailments? So that the way through this is to be mindful of how you talk to yourself. And when I was writing this, it reminded me of quite a few years ago. It was probably about 12 years ago, when I was looking after my disabled mother. And she'd been disabled for a stroke, and it was really hard work. And I was, trying to have a life alongside being a full-time carer. And I kept saying to myself, because I was exhausted, I need a break. Oh my God, I really need a break. Well, a little later, I broke my leg because the universe took me at my word and gave me a break. So this is why I'm saying we do have to be mindful of the words we use and what phrases we use to ourselves and to the ether. So this new moon energy can be used wisely to pay attention to implementing new and healthier routines in your daily life. And mostly my feeling is you need to be aware of self-talk, nip it in the bud, and to choose language to yourself that serves your highest good and the highest good of others. Because the divine, or the universe, or however you refer to that energy, can step in when we least expect it to manifest what literally we bemoan. So use this helpful and kind new moon energy to treat yourself like someone you truly love. That will be the best way to get the best out of this new moon energy. And finally, before I go on to your zodiac signs, on a positive note, there is also a lot of luck and abundance, unexpected abundance available with this new moon energy. The tide is and can turn for all of us. And as Captain Jean-Luc Picard used to say in Star Trek, The Next Generation, make it so, Ensign, make it so. So I'm inviting you to make it so with this new moon energy. So let's look at your individual zodiac signs. Aries. I haven't got a huge amount to say to you because this is a really good new moon for you. There's a sense of abundance around you at this time, with a possible unexpected bonus for a job well done. And interesting opportunities could arise through a partner. Now, that's not necessarily a love partner. It can also be a business partner or somebody that you're very close to. So just see what comes up for you with this Virgo energy. Taurus the bull, our fixed sign. Are you being fixed with this new moon? Or are you going to actually try and move a bit with the mutability of Virgo? Because unexpected developments occur either in a potential romance that you might have on the sidelines there, Taurus, or a project you've been working on gets a sudden boost or green light. So this is really good for you, really cool for you actually, Taurus, because I do feel that you're at last managing to find that kind of work, play, life routine that works well for you. And there's a sense of money-making opportunities arriving very soon. Gemini, our twins, and another mutable sign. So, Gemini, you want to break out, and situations that have been blocking your progress finally are going to show signs of shifting. And I think it's with unexpected sort of help from divine timing. So just keep that in the forefront of your mind, Gemini, because there's also opportunities abounding with romantic partner. And I think you're going to be making some long-term travel plans. And I just wondered if you're relocating to another city or country. That could be energy that is around for you at the moment, Gemini. Cancer, our crab, our shell that protects that inner mushy bit that can be so emotional and sensitive and easily hurt. Okay, Cancer, well, the good news is there's a sense of awakening from a bad dream, because the energy surrounding this new moon is helping you to see that you can finally cut your ties with a situation or a person and put it or them well and truly where they deserve. And that's in the dustbin of the past. So that this will open up the way clear to make opportune changes to the way you live. So let's see how Leo, our lion, our roaring, powerful beast of the jungle, is faring. It's a brilliant new moon for you to launch a new strand to your business path, Leo. You experience an awakening awareness as you see the way forward with crystal clarity. And also there's going to be a sense that dear friends, business associates, are going to help you see this way very clearly and how to apply the ideas and the thoughts you have. Now let's move on to Virgo, our virginal sign of the Zodiac, although maybe not necessarily so. And Virgo, of course, this new moon is your new moon. It's in your sign, and it's powerful, and it's positive, and it's in your sign. You're going to be feeling excited, optimistic about the next destination. And this could be with regard to an awakening, an inner awakening, and kind of revolutionary journeys of the mind that will lead you towards an opportunity to attract, amongst other things, positive financial abundance. And if there's a project that you've been working on laboriously for some time, I think, Virgo, it's really time to take it on to the next stage. Libra, our scales, our balance. This new moon is showing Libra all the zodiac signs needing a breakthrough in their lives, and you're no different. And for you with this new moon, in this hidden part of your chart, the breakthrough or awakening may come more privately and as an inner awakening, and a sense that at last there's a situation that you can finally end and stay in the past. And with Venus, the planet of love, in your sign, making you feel very radiant, you'll be feeling full of life, and people will be drawn to your uplifting energy, Libra. You'll certainly be attracting plenty of admirers. Scorpio, our sign with a sting in the tail? Maybe, maybe not. So Scorpio, with a positive and unexpected change in a key relationship, you begin to see the way through to achieving a much hoped for dream. And opportunities can come in unexpected ways from your family that help you to see the way clear for a clearer understanding of your self-worth, of your value. And this new moon, I really feel, helps you to see how much you are respected, Scorpio, and valued. Now we move on to Sagittarius, our archer. So Sagittarius, there are unexpected developments with your working routine that help you launch a career idea that you've been giving a lot of thought to. I've got a Sagittarian friend, and I know she has a plan, a cunning plan, and I think we might, or I might see her actually initiating that now. And this does mean, Sagittarius, that the lines of communication are going to be red hot with activity, as an opportunity to work with larger groups of people becomes possible, and also lucrative. What's not to like, Sagittarius? Capricorn, our goat that always gets to the top of the mountain, our stoic, kind of solid, grounded Capricorn. Capricorn, there could be unexpected travel with a romantic flavour to it. It's a real possibility. Or it could be that you have a flash of insight into how you can make a much longed for journey much more possible. Also, don't forget that any hunch that you may have is your intuition trying to communicate with you. So listen to that inner voice and look at ways and opportunities you can capitalize on your assets. And I do think there's quite a strong possibility of a bonus at work, or a new job, or the job you have gets kind of elevated up, and that opportunity is a real possibility. Aquarius. So Aquarius. Okay, so a family member may shock or surprise you with a decision to up sticks and start out afresh somewhere new. This energy can also suggest that you have a flash of insight about how you're living and how well does it serve you or not. So it's a new moon of reflection. And with retrograde Jupiter in your sign, second chances to re-look at opportunities you let go of. But it's not necessarily too late to see if they're still around. And then we come to Pisces, and of course I always love to do this. The fishes moving in opposite directions. I'm like a child. Okay, Pisces, a work-life balance is being asked for you with this new moon, and an opportunity to come out from the shadows and be honest about how you see the way forward for you. It's a chance to prepare for the full moon later this month in your sign, Pisces, when you get the opportunity to harvest your reward from your endeavors. This new moon is inviting you to look at how you serve and protect the people you care about most, and to bring closure into situations that do not align with your current path. So there we have it, September's new moon in Virgo. And thank you so much for joining me for this live video stream. If you've come in late or you've just popped in and popped out, it will be available from tomorrow on my YouTube channel, Penny Dick's Astro Coach. And I'd love you to check out the other videos I have there. I've got 2 currently on a different topic of the law of attraction and manifestation. Also the law of attraction and why do we have to be so careful about the words we use. So they're both thought-provoking. And I'd love it if also you could support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. So thank you again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you towards the end of the month when we have the new moon in Pisces, the full moon in Pisces, and it'll be an interesting one, and let's see what's going to unfold as this month progresses. So once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.